If you're just starting out, you don't have a product to sell or anything like that, you have to start with this funnel first. And I'm gonna give it to you completely for free. All right, so if you don't have a product yet, if you don't have a service, you don't know exactly what to sell, you may think about selling some other people's products, or maybe you consider affiliate marketing. Doesn't really matter what it is. You need to start with a lead magnet funnel or with the first opt-in page and just a simple thank you page. So I'm going to walk you through the exact process step by step, super simple, to show you how you can build your first funnel. So the platform that I'm using, it's ClickFunnels. And if you're watching this video, most likely you are familiar with the platform, or you at least heard about it at some point in time. So I'm right inside of one of my ClickFunnels accounts. So you just have to click on this tab here that says ClickFunnels, and then you click on Build Funnel. So right here, we got two options to use. So I always recommend start with a cookbook unless you're doing this for a while now, but it's just a simpler way to understand the whole process. So we'll click on this button that says Start Cookbook. And then in here, as you can see, you got a lot of different options to build a funnel. However, I don't want you to feel overwhelmed by this, because this is just a simple way for ClickFunnels to kind of put on the front page one of the most important sales funnels that you can import in your account, right? So the one that you're gonna need the first time is one funnel that will generate leads, right? If you don't have a product yet, doesn't really matter. You need to build your email list, right? So you can decide what to sell them later on, but if you don't have a way of collecting emails, you don't have basically, any way of collecting information, collecting data from, and to be honest, if you don't know what to sell, generating leads is the best way to do it, because you can do a survey after that, right? But if you don't have anybody on your list, it gets tricky and it gets harder to do that. So you click this button or you check this box that says generate leads, and then you can say here, what's your goal? So my goal is I want their contact info. So as you can see, even to this point, ClickFunnels will give you 5 different options to build a funnel. So I would suggest, first time ever, you start with a lead magnet funnel. So I click on this button, and then I have the option to import this 2-page funnel. So we'll just choose a random one, because we're not going to end up using this funnel, but I'll show you ways for you to add different styles to it, ways for you to be able to integrate an email autoresponder and things of that nature, right? So as you can see, these are the 2 pages that ClickFunnels will give to us completely for free. We just have to click this button, Get Funnel, and then immediately it's going to import it into our account. And by the way, in the description of this video, I'll put a full blown course about sales funnels and ClickFunnels and a lot of other digital marketing strategies. It's completely for free. You don't have to pay anything, and it's actually built in ClickFunnels. So that's the beauty of it, because you'll see it live. You'll see it how it looks on the front end, and then right now I'm showing you how to do it on the back end. And also in the description below, I'll put an entire playlist that you can watch right here on YouTube about how to, build an online course, how to import your email list, how to automate a bunch of different things. So I'm super excited to be able to do that. It took me a lot of time to put it together, but I'm giving to you this entire course for free. And also you have a full playlist of a lot of different tutorials that you can learn from. All right, so just like that, the funnel has been imported into our ClickFunnels account, right? As you can see, we got the lead magnet. This is the opt-in page. And then in here, we got the thank you page. So we'll go through each page to see how it looks on the front end. And then we'll go into the account to see how you can make different changes to it, how you can do how to change the colors and things like that. So the opt-in looks like this on the front end, right? So it has a simple, cool little 3D cover, and then a little bit of a text in here. We got a headline, a logo here on top, and then a place for people to put their email address, and then just click this button and get, sent to me. So let's just opt in into it, and then you'll see how it looks on the thank you page. As you can see, it has a little effect on the text. So wait one more step, go to your email inbox and confirm the subscription. This kind of pushes people to go back into their email inbox and kind of make sure that the email that we're sending them, either the PDF or the ebook or whatever it is, for them to actually white label our email address, right? So this is what it is. And it gives people the option to download the book here. I would normally don't recommend this because when you give people the option to download it on the thank you page, they would not go into their inbox, right? Like, what's the reason for them to go in their inbox if you're giving to them the workbook or the ebook right here inside of the thank you page? So let's go inside of the funnel so you can see how you can make different changes and how you can change the look of it, both for desktop and for mobile, right? So as you can see here on the left top corner, you got desktop and mobile. So this is how it looks on desktop, and this is how it looks on mobile. Now, one thing that I would do and I would recommend is on mobile, you want to have the opt-in field above the fold. Above the fold means you want to have it before people have to scroll down, right? So a couple of things that we'll do in here, we can click on the settings and then just say, hey, show the logo just on mobile, right? And then now when we go to the mobile site or the mobile version, they are not seeing the logo anymore. Another thing that we can do is duplicate this 3D cover. So we can click on this button, duplicate it, make sure that we click the settings and say, hey, only show this one on mobile and only show this one on desktop. I'm sorry, the other way around. First one was on desktop, this one is on mobile. So the reason that we want to do that is we can actually modify the size of it, right? As you can see, slowly we're getting into what we want to accomplish. So let's say we make it this large, and then we say, maybe these are not really necessary for mobile. So we'll click the settings, and then we'll make sure that they only show on desktop, right? So as you can see, it's as simple as that. You just click on the settings of one field or one element, and then if we go to mobile, slowly we're getting to where we want to get. So one thing that we can do is, let's say we make the image a little bit smaller, maybe even 150 doesn't look that bad. Get the secret recipes for free. Boom. That's what's up. As you can see, we got above the fold the email and the button, and this way people don't have to scroll down in order for them to see that. So another thing that we can do is we can maybe click on, let's say we got a little bit of a, so maybe we can delete this space. Let's see, makes any difference. Oh, so if you make this mistake, so I just deleted the logo, you'll just click on this one and it will show back. Right here we got this undo button or redo button, right? So if we go back in here, we'll see that this is still looking good. So we got it above the fold. We'll just hit save. And just like that, we have this cool little, opt-in page that allows us to just, if we want to replace the 3D cover, right? We'll just click on it, and then we click on this image, and then we come into our ClickFunnels backend, and we can choose a different. Let me see if I have one ready. This is the one that I created for one of my opt-in pages. Maybe this one can be a little bit bigger. Something like this. Boom, right? And if you're wondering how do you create these awesome 3D mockups, I'll show you in just a second. You can come to, it's a site that I use. It's called Smart Mockups. Smart Mockups. I think it's Smart let's see, smartmockups.com. And as you can see, smartmockups.com gives you a lot of different options for you to create one of these 3D covers. So you can click on multiple devices or e-learning bundles. It all depends what are you trying to accomplish, right? So as you can see, you got for e-learning bundles, you can create these awesome mockups. So the ones that you see with the lock, this is with the $10 per month option. But for free, the one that's for free, you can see without a lock. You can still use that and get a pretty good feel of a 3D mockup. So I usually go with Apple because I just like more Apple products, but it doesn't matter. You can go with Android, Windows, right? If that's what you want to do. And then I can scroll down. And as you can see in here, you got a couple different options to choose from, right? You got the iPad and iPhone. You got this one here. We got, let's see if we have a way to filter by just two. So this is the one that I used, as you can see, right? This is the one, and then this is how it looks. And the way it's super simple, guys. You just click on it, and you literally upload a screenshot, and then you will automatically replace the photo on the actual device. As you can see, right? When you just move the hover, and it automatically replaces the action, and without touching, obviously, the background of it. So that's literally what it is. You upload it from here, and then you hit download, and then you go to ClickFunnels, and then you upload it right here, right? And then one of the tools that I use that it's super awesome, simple to use is Canva. So Canva I use actually super often. I would say a couple of times a day, because I use it for Facebook ads. I use it for YouTube thumbnails. I use it for these type of mockups. I use it for pretty much everything that you can imagine, right? So as you can see in here, I create logos with it. I create pretty much my IGTV thumbnails. So everything, right? My YouTube channel banner. My wife uses it for for her YouTube channel. But anyway, so let's go back to the actual funnel. So this is what it looks, right? So you can change. Let's go to desktop because it's a little more visible. So I can click on settings and change this color to a red one if I want to, right? So I can use Smart Mockups to replace these 3D covers, and then use Canva if I want to create logos to match right, the branding. So if I do this red thing, maybe I want to create this one or recreate this one and then do it in Canva like I showed you, right? And the only other thing that you have to do next is you have to click save to make sure that the page is actually saved, right? And this is it for the opt-in page. Now, before we move into the thank you page, I want to show you that you can actually choose, even though you've imported the actual funnel, we can choose another template, right? Another type of funnel that it's already pre-built. And by the way, guys, you do have access to all these templates inside of your ClickFunnels account. And if you don't have a ClickFunnels account, below this video, I'll put the full course, like I told you. And then inside the course, you also have the option to sign up for a 2-week free trial, plus getting all the bonuses from me, like access to a Facebook group, and you'll see all those in there. I'm not here to sell you to sign up for it, but obviously, if you're watching this training, if you like to add it, you do need the software to add the actual pages. So as you can see here, we got a couple different options that we can choose from. Like we got this one with video, right? This is another one that has an actual timer to it. Let's see, there are like a lot more that we can choose from. Let's see, one that I kind of like. So this one, it's also pretty cool. So let's import this one for you to see how it looks and how simple it is to create your first opt-in funnel and start generating leads, right? Like start collecting emails, because that's the first step. That's the first funnel that you need to get for your online business. So I just hit edit page. I've imported the template like I showed you, and literally, right, this is also, so take a look at this, right? I'm pretty sure that they actually used smart mockups to create this one. But as you can see in here, this is how it looks on desktop. This is how it looks on mobile. As you can see, right, they actually made a little bit of a change in mobile, as they placed the actual 3D cover below, right? One thing that I would do, probably, I would maybe get rid of the logo in here. So let's see, or I'll just make it show only on desktop. So I would say only show it on desktop. And then let's see. Oh no, this is the original version of it. So I'll just click show this one on desktop only. I'll duplicate it. And then this one, I just make it available on mobile. And then now on mobile, I'll just move it. Let's see. I'll probably move it right here between the headline and text, and I'll just make it smaller. So I'll make it somewhere around, let's say 150. And then I'll say this text. I can also edit the size of the text for mobile. So I would do it, let's say 30 pixels, boom, right? Starts to even look much better. I'll click on this sub headline and make this one at, let's say maybe 18. There you go. Boom, right? And then this one I can even make it a little bit bigger now because I have room to play. I'll make it at 200. I'll hit save. And then let's go back. So as you can see, this one looks much better than the previous one. Super simple, nothing complicated, straight to the point. And you don't need to worry too much about it. So let's place it here. We'll delete the other one. You're not messing around with any settings if you do this step. So don't worry too much about it. As you can see, we've placed that step right above here. And in order for you to actually set up an email automation, I'll show you real quick. Let's assume you use ActiveCampaign. Let's assume you use MailChimp, Infusionsoft, anything that any email autoresponder, Aweber, doesn't matter, right? You get this option here that says integrations. So you click on integrations, and then you pick what integration you created previously inside of your ClickFunnels account. So let's go actually into integration and show you how you start your first integration. So you click on account settings inside of your ClickFunnels account, and then we go into integrations right here. See, we got setup, integrations. You click on it, and then right inside here you got add new integration. So it doesn't matter what you use, if it's ClickFunnels. Well, you can actually use ClickFunnels, the full suite, the $297 option, and that one allows you to send as many emails as you want, as long as you integrate that with SendGrid. And then in the description below, of course, I'll put the entire playlist where you can learn more stuff. But as you can see in here, every integration possible you'll be able to accomplish. ActiveCampaign, Aweber, ConvertKit, Drip, GetResponse, right? Like anything that you can imagine, you just click on it. You usually need the login information and the API ID and key or something like that, depending of your autoresponder. So once you do the integration in here, then you go back into your funnel directly, and right there, we'll just make sure to select the integration that you created. Let's go into recent. And the most recent one is this one. We'll click on it. We'll go back again into the actual page. So we'll have to hit edit page. And then we have to click on setup integration. Right inside here, you have settings, integrations, and then you pick the one that you want. So for example, let's assume I do MailChimp, right? When you click on it, it will automatically create the action. Well, it's going to ask you what type of action you want. So I'll say, hey, add the list, and then add the list to, not lead pages. This one. Let's say we do consultation, right? And we don't want to send a confirmation email. And that's it. We hit save. And that's literally what it is. So we'll go back. And now let's add a thank you template, a new thank you template that looks just like the one that we created for the opt-in page, right? Because you don't want to create a disconnect between the opt-in page and the thank you page if they don't look similar. You know, some visitors may feel confused, and sometimes, you know, that doesn't really work well. So you click right here in the opt-in templates, and then you click thank you. And in the thank you template, you're just going to wait until it loads first, and then you'll start scrolling through them and then see which one you actually like. So let's find one that matches the one that we just created. It had a little bit of red. So let's see. Congratulations. Maybe one with a video. This one has a little bit of red. Yeah, let's pick this one because it has the red in there. It also has a video embedded, and which one. But of course, you can create which one you want. You can pick which one you want. So I'll hit edit page, and then we'll go into the actual template, and then we will kind of go inside and edit. So for example, this is a perfect one. You do need, on the thank you page, you do need a call to action to some sort of new new level or the next step, right? And this new step can be join our Facebook group. This is a perfect example, right? And you want to do the same thing. See, I wouldn't do, like, I'll probably take the logo away from this. I mean, just keep it for desktop, because again, you want to make sure that above the fold is all the information that's really crucial for what you're trying to accomplish. So what I would do is, let's say, so step 1, step 2, I want to make sure that this join our Facebook group button, it's maybe right here underneath the video. So maybe we'll do something like this, and we'll create one underneath, and we say this is just for mobile only, right? And then boom. And then this other one, we'll just keep it for, this is the one that we'll just keep it for desktop, right? Now, a couple other things that you can do. So you can invite people to a Facebook group if you have one, or if you want to build one, or if you don't have a Facebook group or you don't want to build one, you can send them to an affiliate product. This can be a link to maybe a ClickBank product. This can be, hey, join ClickFunnels, for example, if you want to become an affiliate for ClickFunnels. But the most important thing that you want to really pay attention to is you need the call to action above the fold. This is crucial. I see so many people messing this up because they just leave the template the way that it is in ClickFunnels, and that's just not the way that it should be, right? So guys, this is the first funnel that you need when you're first starting out. If you don't have a product, you don't have a service, this is the best way to start building your email list and start generating leads. So let me know in the comments if you've implemented this, or if you're going to. Let me know if you like this video, or if you don't, just also let me know, because I want to hear from you. But if you like this video, don't go anywhere, because right here on my right, I'll put the full playlist on how you can learn and master ClickFunnels, how you can build courses, build webinars, do email integration, learn how to integrate your SMTP settings, and all that cool stuff. So click the video coming up right next. I think you'll enjoy it.